Go Route, the most exploding route in American football. The receiver runs straight down the field, often aiming to outrun the defender and catch a long pass. This can also be called fade, fly, streak, or nine. When the route is used to open up the field by taking a defender deep, it's called the clear-out route. Seam is a go route, but run by a slot receiver near the inside. He runs deep into the middle of the field. Stutter and go is another variation of the go route, but the receiver makes a stutter move to the inside to freeze the defender before exploding down the field. Corner. This route initially looks like the go route, in which the receiver initially runs vertically before making a cut towards the corner of the end zone. Post. Also similar to the above, the receiver runs straight down the field initially, but then he makes a cut toward the post in the center of the end zone. Skinny post is a post route that takes a slightly less sharp angle to the middle of the field. Flat or out. The receiver runs a few yards down the field and cuts sharply outward, away from the center of the field. Flat and out are two different names for almost the same route. The only difference is that flat typically refers to shorter routes, where the receiver is no more than 2 or 3 yards downfield, dig, or in. This is the opposite of the out route. The receiver runs a few yards down the field and then cuts sharply inward toward the middle of the field. Slant. The receiver takes a few steps forward and then quickly cuts inside at a 45-degree angle. This is a quick pass route where the play only takes a few seconds to develop. The ball will be thrown quickly and in rhythm. Because the receiver is not too far away, and he is already on the inside of the defender, this play can work even without much separation. Angle. It is often used by a running back or a tight end. The player runs at 45 degrees for a few yards and then cuts 90 degrees back inside. Hitch. The receiver runs downfield initially, then quickly slams the brake, turns back towards the quarterback to receive the ball. Ideally, the ball should arrive right when the receiver complete the turn. Come back. Similar to the hitch, the receiver initially tries to sell the go route, but after the brakes, he turns back and moves towards the outside at a 45-degree angle to create even more separation. Curl. The curl is similar to the comeback route, except the receiver breaks towards the inside instead of the outside. For both the comeback and the curl routes, the receiver moves toward the pass instead of just turning around like in the hitch route. Whip. This route is designed to look like the receiver is running an in-breaking route for a few steps before turning out toward the sideline underneath. Cross or drag. The receiver runs across the field from one side to the other. Shallow cross is a cross route that is just a few yards off the line of scrimmage. Deep cross is a cross route that is deep. The receiver initially makes a vertical stem downfield before angling across the field toward the opposite sideline. Stick. The receiver runs vertically for a few yards, usually until the first down stick, then has the options of sitting between defenders if it's zone coverage, or break sharply towards the sideline if it's man coverage. Option. The receiver has the option to run different routes based on the coverage, making adjustments during the play. Wheel. The receiver makes a double move. The first move makes it look like he's doing the out route toward the sideline, and the second move is to quickly turn down the field like a go route. Sluggo. Another double move route where the receiver first runs a slant but then breaks it off into a go route. This is sometimes called slant and go. Bubble route. The receiver drops a few steps backward or toward the sideline, catches the ball, and then runs downfield. Usually the play design has a few players in front of the receiver, making screens for him to run through. Hail Mary route. This is a desperation play typically used at the end of a half or game when a team is trailing and needs to score quickly. In this route, multiple receivers usually sprint downfield and into the end zone, while the quarterback attempts a long, high-arcing pass toward the end zone.